I thought I completely forgot that I remuted my mic because I was blowing my nose, but pretty much what I'm saying is I know the reason for the dollar sign in front of Creation Club. It's for mods that don't exist in Creation Club itself. Because some are authorized by Vivid, well, unless you upload them to Bethesda.net, then they get put into there. But yeah, I know this was not left off like this, but this is part of a mod making it so that the nuclear outfit doesn't like overtake everything else, and also removes the helmet, meaning that I can just be as buff as shit with 186 physical defense and 185 element defense. Well, I had 215 and 150 radiation, but I also did change the pit boy because it was crepid and old beforehand, but now brand spanking new and it's red. I can't do the gels because this isn't Creation Club. And I definitely do remember last stream I was complaining that I could not put arm and leg for this because the word right is too long, and that I can't make that because I need rank 2 on blacksmith. It's mostly with this. Can't see it based on that, but it's pretty much. You can have the standard one with no helmet, standard one with hair, the capless functional one, or the nuclear functional no helmet, which is the one I went with. Because I thought you were able to just replace the helmet itself. But no. I also, before I show the massive one,
nice
which
night.
is over that way.
With sharper eyes than us will be on the hunt.
If I'm able to get there. But unfortunately I can't do anything with because I'm in need of screws. But before I even do any of that, well, now shall we do is go into the main part of what I did download that hopefully exists. Because if it doesn't, then shit. Okay, overall with mods definitely made it so that this doesn't change because I might have to do some things to try and make it actually change. But what we are what I am doing is trying to find. Okay, it's over there, but wherever what 111 is. Mainly because we do have some power armor. And some very special power armor that I've not said anything about because I downloaded it this morning. Mainly because it's in here. all of this. At least it should have been functioning. Even though currently it just looks standard shit.
Maybe I could carry some of that for you.
Hey.
Yes.
Unless it's a case where it only looks like it now, but when I actually put the thing on, and hopefully it will fucking function. Really?
Hey.
What all do you want me to take off?
What can I do for you?
Now hopefully my plan should still be able to work. But if you did see any of those names, you know what this is. I just hope it actually does function properly. Because if it doesn't, then shit. Where is it with this? Oh, can't get the grades. Oh yeah. Can see the high heels mod on. Because it's needed in some cases at this rate. I can't remember all of them, but there's always so many mods that are fine on its own, but somehow other mods require this. Like, you just end up seeing, oh, this mod's not dependent on any others. Well, it doesn't require any others, but you just see a just entire list of how many mods depend on this. A lot that you won't even download yourself, but you just see how many. I'm like, ah yes, if you don't have these two mods in, for this one mod, you're fucked. Which, I mean, if you already had them, great. But if you didn't, that's just more to download, because what I usually find is that the mod that you want to install hardly takes up any space. But the mod that you have to takes up a shit ton. I'm trying to get the nuclear gun off it so that it's underneath everything. That is hardly anything. The mod to make it so that I could get the thing to work in the first place, massive.
What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing is going on. Except for me needing to put down empty carcasses of power armor. Oh yeah, so it does actually function. It just is not visible here, because on the here it shows it as it is, but there are some people that would absolutely hate this for some reason.
Hey.
It's mainly because one word begins with the letter A.
How may I be of service?
I don't exactly need to say what the end one is. Okay, that one you would likely know, but the two in the middle, likely no. So are they all the same? Hang on, that's 200, that's 240, that's 200. Okay, so wow, the one that I'm actually wanting to use, the RGM. Yeah, I really should just put power cord in. But this one, just is so real to be walking around in a Gundam that isn't massive. If only
Never
I
fear, man.
actually
I will
had
ensure
enough
your safety
screws.
to the best of my ability.
Okay, that is slightly weird. That even though the light for the the visor is on, it doesn't show any. It doesn't show you. That does. That's going from there. I don't know if you can edit it, but what I will also be doing, because of how much I need them, is checking if anyone has a shipment of screws. Because I have enough to pay for it. 23 fucking thousand. And I've also made it so that it's just cheaper on my end, but I haven't made it absolutely the cheapest it can even be. Okay, Trascan Carla has shipment of 25. So where the hell are you? Oh, for fuck, not Caravan Merchant, I'm never gonna be able to find that now, am I? Okay, Rufus Rubins. And also Rodriguez. Well, that's one. We'll be testified in all of them, especially the original. Completely had forgotten I resorted this after have hardly any weapons in storage. Now on to the Easter 8. Another one that's just a regular enemy in Dynasty Warriors Gundam, if anyone remembers that game of 2007. That had two sequels and I need to play them. The problem is that even though Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2 is possible, apparently somehow, I think it was a thing where somehow the PS2 version is better, which is bizarre. the third one is expensive, and also Reborn is way too expensive. I'm pretty sure, like, occasionally, oh I know, really this. But it was like, I was seeing it was a PS3 version for 50 quid. Okay, even though I do like this, I still find it a bit annoying that it's not symmetrical at all, because you have like a plank on one side and spikes on the other. I have no idea if it's even able to edit any of that. But I will try and get as much of the power armor station as possible, because currently I'm needing to, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And how many screws do I need? Well, 40. 40 fucking screws. God, that was a bit painful. Having it auto-save and then go to it. Just in case the game does actually decide to fucking crash. Because I'm fucked at that point, because it's like... Great. Oh god, finally I don't get used to this area being this bright.
That's all I
Hey, Arturo.
You know, a shotgun's great insurance again.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Everything hand-tooled.
Really? Well, that's a shipment of screws for 480, which is better than what it could have easily been, like 1,000.
I may sell just about everything, but none of it.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Odds and ends.
I still find it a bit bizarre that they would ever have shipment of steel and wood. Considering that if you do, like the settlement situation, you can get so far, you can get so much that it is pointless actually doing it. Pointless buying the shipments. Like, it is not necessary. But Rufus Ribbons is not one of the two here. Hotel Banksford, is that resplied immediately? No. Not any of the warehouses.
I heard you walked that freedom trail. What, some kind of, what are they called?
Why is it here that you're able to find the remnants of that Voltec guy that didn't get in? No. Because I heard from...
Are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Hey there.
Being
You're new
available
around
to
the
the
neighborhood,
customers
if I'm not
is
mistaken.
work. It's
What do you
not
think of
all
the
about
place?
cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those
Hey,
chems
Rufus.
either.
Hey there.
Maybe if you
You're new
stop
around Good Neighbor, if
using
I'm not
the
mistaken.
Focus.
What do you
What?
think of the place?
Where's the fun in cooking it? if
Seems
you
like
ain't
my kind of
using it?
place.
Bit of a rough town, but beats cowering behind the walls at night. Name's Rufus. I'm usually here looking for parts.
I'll take a look.
Let me show you what I got.
Oh yeah, that's just what I was looking for. Level of that, and also fusion cell. Is it not this place? Or was it? I don't 100% remember, but
Before you even start, let's get...
but that should be enough now. Because that was 50, so it's 52. And it was 40 needed. I obviously have said that you can just have the station snap into place, which arguably just makes it much easier. And I think for the stream I might get the rest of the bobbleheads, if anything.
That suit should tip the balance of things in our favor.
Well, that's 6 right there. Oh, why did I not realize you could have just done that on this? So. Okay, you can't move all of them. Maybe just those 4 were able to be moved. But really? I must have miscounted it. Pretty sure I have, but okay. Who's this one? Yes, they are all facing, well, most of them are facing the wrong way, but they're now in their designated locations. Hopefully, I can do what I'm planning to do. If it is the right one. Slightly zoomed in. I wish I could do something about that. Oh yeah, I don't think the paint even works on this. Apart from the layer one, but why would I want to change the paint? Well, I guess it depends on. Well, do the one that I have going on right now change it? Oh, I didn't realise that it's in here that you can actually change it. Oh really? Rank 3 for Tesla races? Oh, okay, that's not necessary. What? Hang on, what with the shield? It could.
I'm pleased with anything that keeps you
760.
alive longer.
Holy shit. What can I do for the oh no, chest piece as well? Does it send it shit? Oh, well you well then. Oh, what the helmet? What about this what about the legs? Can I even do much with that? Do they even change? I don't even, they don't change at all because they're standard shit. But the arms, only how? Do they kick ass? Oh, they're just having to have a jetpack, a backpack on them. But how much does it increase the carrying weight? To 510. Well, considering that this would be the disposal type, this often would make sense when it has something on the back.
Self-diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon.
Okay, I wish it was possible. Really, the vault line? That just is stupid. I thought it was gonna be green. Completely good. Yes, sword and shield. I wish you could actually block with the shield. But you can't. But what are the options for the EZ8? Right, what's it gonna give me as an option? Oh, a shield as well. But is it still gonna be? What about the other two? Because there is a mod to have it so that you can make this one look red to represent Shah. Is it with all of them? You can just add a shield to the left side. That's what it looks like. Okay, but since with this,
I hope you have additional fusion cores to spare.
that is a bit annoying. That just gets in the way. I just have this here because all it has is a T60 tool, so it's not necessary. Well, because of this being me, where I have to put it. That would be cool to do. Because it does increase the carrying weight, just not defense. I don't get it now, it's just even more. I still want all of them to be the exact same. So I can't absolutely max it out, but holy shit. It's massive. I wish like the robots could comment on this.
Heads up.
Yes, ma'am. Here you are, ma'am.
Heads up.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
Hey, Ada.
What did you need?
I'd like to activate your self.
No, I can't. I'm fairly certain that my original creator had...
Uh-huh. Look alive. Look alive.
Did you require my assistance?
I think it's time to...
Sorry, no can do.
Really? You can't do anything more than that? That's just bizarre.
We've survived another night. A triumph, I think.
Okay, how many places are there that have the stuff in them that I cannot... that... Okay. There is this place. And there's also 2 places over here that I do need to check. Because this is just bobbleheads. Hopefully it's not going to crash. How are they still here? Regardless if I do or do not kill them, they're still here. Ah, I thought he was gonna fall over completely, just
Did you hear that?
fall by the wayside. But yeah. It is very much a shock to me that somehow there's Gundam power armor in this game. Yeah, no one's made Transformers power armor at all.
You mess with all of us.
Oh. Why are they still...
After all.
Is this even one? No, it's not.
Huh?
That's close enough.
I'll stand back. I don't mean any harm.
This is a dangerous area. You can't be too careful. We don't have
It showed
anything
with
worth
my
stealing,
palm,
so just move along, stranger.
only one armor, like, and it's just okay. Like, a further than weapon, and this is just the infantry. Well, like, it's the battle droids that have no color to them, the disposables. That's honestly what I am at this, right? Oh, Poseidon energy. I know I could likely use the terminal to get in, but I like to make things harder for myself. It just happens.
Hopefully the reward will be worth it.
Although I don't know how Ada's gonna do, considering possible tight spaces inbound. When one is pretty much as tall as me. When for a while I was massively tall. Okay, that's why I got changed that.
It's awfully quiet. Reminds me of the expression, the calm before the storm.
That is just bizarre.
Hey,
Yes.
think you can unlock that terminal?
Certainly.
Ambush.
Let me get that terminal unlocked for you.
Think? I don't know. Jump on the shack.
All done. You should be able to use the terminal now.
Down in the jet, I guess. Don't start
Tested everything. Use the rope access. We don't want this. We'll wake up too. Jeez, guys, you have to sell like, you know, about 12 capitalizing the wrong letters. Raiders in here, of course they're in
And identify yourself. Law-abiding citizen.
Was that a problem? I could have. Couldn't have just been in the middle and nowhere else. Not having to change it ever so slightly. That was just pathetic. Okay, I see you, Mr. Raiders Gamer, Scabber. Still not seeing the bobblehead or the magazine. Don't know what that will be. That level up. It's how I can just get improved version of the disciple stuff.
Time to end this.
Oh, okay, both are just
There
here.
we go.
And your weapons both 5% critical damage. I'm pretty sure that counts for the E11.
There we go.
Something of him is done here. Done here. Done here. No much of a real reason to stay around. Apart from kill off the remaining enemies. So, like it doesn't. It's not showing, or does anyone else? Yet. And that's right, you never fucking know. And it is still okay. Even though you can't see it, I'll put it this way. It is still with essentially the baby face by pulling Jamie as much as possible. Because I can still feel parts of the hair from the bed, but in a mirror, it's essentially invisible. It's just really weird, and now, because it's me, what I will do is activate an alarm that goes off at 1 o'clock Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. Mainly just so I can have the shape of the beard. But mainly the neck part, because I hate the neck beard. But no one would say that just because of the stereotype associated with the neck beard, but it's especially just hair on the neck. It's very much like why. And it feels like for me that's where it grows the most. Oh, the head went flying. Even if the body almost caught up with it. Okay, what is next? Building over there. I really wish I was actually able to go to here immediately. Except there's a thing called sinking, and power armor can only do so much with a jetpack. They're not going in. Doesn't seem like it. So we're able to fucking run. And do I actually have enough to go straight to the top and not give a shit about the bottom? Even though this looks like I've already been here. It doesn't say that it's cleared. There's a place that looks similar to this I've been to. I'm seeing nothing for the location of Bobblehead and magazine.
Los därifrån! Åh, det var ont! Åh, det var ont!
Green rag hat. Okay. Still see nothing. Well. Didn't want to quick save because I used to do that all the time when I just did not realize that getting would eventually fuck me over. And I did it on the same save. Meaning everything was fucking lost. Right,
Hell yeah.
but where the hell is the bobblehead? How can I say the place is clear, but there was still an enemy and turret?
Can't break the code.
Oh god, either.
Hey, yes, ma'am?
Just came
See
in
what
out
you
of
can do.
nowhere.
Certainly. Let me get that terminal unlocked for you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey,
What can I do for you? There's some tough security on this terminal, but I'll do the best I can. Maybe if I tried this. All done. You should be able to use the terminal now.
Yeah, no one can. Still doesn't help me for the location of that bobblehead. not the main reason why I came. Because currently I don't know where the hell that bobblehead even is. Basically, the fact that I'm trying to find it, and I don't know if it's even on the top floor. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up bobblehead locations just to see where it says it is. Says if in the page. Oh, it's kind of there.
There we go.
It would be really good if I was just able to go straight to the place I want to go, except it's on an island and I can't reach the island. Who do I have to talk to make sure I'm aligned to this place?
Do you mind if I ask you something? I need an honest opinion, and I figure you've got no reason to lie to me.
Sure. Ask away.
Okay, here goes. My question is, do you think a person can change? I mean, really change, like deep down.
Sure I do. The ability to change and adapt is a fundamental part of being human.
I think you must be right. My dad's a good example. He used to drink all day and he never did any work. And then one day everything changed. He stopped drinking completely and started to work really hard, sometimes long past sunset. He suddenly seemed to care a lot more about what happened to the farm and to us. Honestly, it was nice.
Great. Sounds like he just needed to change his priorities.
No question about that. I guess I just wanted to know it was normal what happened to him. Thanks for helping me sort things out.
Don't think I've seen you around here before. You new to these parts?
Sort of. It's complicated.
Well, that's none of my business. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why set up? It might not look like much. The most fertile soil.
No wonder your crops are doing so well.
Yeah, I have to admit, I feel lucky to even be having this. We fell on some hard times. Now, used to be, the Minutemen would have helped us out, but so we were on our own.
Sure.
No man should have to.
Those days are over. The Minutemen are back, and we won't...
No offense, but anyway, feel free.
Right.
We got some stuff for trade. The kids are Janie and Wally. It's been real good talking to you.
Excuse me.
I expect you want to talk to the Warwicks.
How much was it for the potatoes?
2 caps each.
I'll hang on to what I've got for
Then we're done here.
Hi.
Things were pretty lean for a while, but now we've got plenty to trade. Interested?
What have you got?
Got some ripe mute fruit and tape. Also got some... What do you say?
Let's see what you got.
Well, this person clearly fucking lied, saying that they had some stuff that I was wanting, considering. Hey, you have nothing.
Mr. Warwick?
Some days, when the bay breeze is strong, you can almost forget this place was a sewage plant.
Hi.
The mute fruit's really sweet this year. You should try one.
Oh my god, I thought it was going to have this place as a natural settlement. The Minutemen people.
Well, hello.
It's nice to have a lot of food. We used to only eat once a day.
Because if it is going to really be that case, then okay, I'll go to the fucking castle then. Have I even set a place with sanctuary? I'm gonna have to absolutely check that situation. Okay, Dawkins, it's ice alone. Who is that? Who is the person I'm having talked to? So, one supply line.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
Here I am. What did you need?
I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minuteman. At least I was. Back before Joe Becker got it.
Glad to meet you.
Ah, well, you're right about that. I feel like...
What do you actually want?
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
The Minutemen are the good guys again.
I've heard some good things. Now that I'm here, I can...
We can always use more experienced soldiers.
Yeah, you're not kidding. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. All of our best equipment was stored in there. Weapons, ammo, schematics, shit.
Oh really, there's some only 3 people here. Is it really one of them?
This is the door to the armory. Ah, good. Looks like it might still be intact. Door's still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in. Don't worry. I've got an idea. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the northeast bastion.
Howdy, General.
Oh, it's caved in. Shit. Jesus Christ, Ava. Stop spinning.
Remind you of brighter days, man?
The general's quarters. Used to be a tunnel leading from here to the armory. This tunnel's blocked by this rubble. We'll have to find some way to clear it.
Oh wait, hang on, mate.
Come on, General. Let's get down there and see if there's still a way through.
Judging from all this dust, we could be the first to visit this place in quite a while.
Pretty dark down here. We better watch our step.
Maybe the mine? Maybe no, it's enough.
Heads up.
I'd be happy to help.
Over here.
Ronnie, you do surely walk slow.
Sarge is still down here? I would want to be the unlucky one to ever run upon him down here in the dark.
I'll probably kill them off. If, well, I mean, with my own sentry ball.
Let's see. At least I know this password. One if I land. Nah, that's not it. For the common.
How is it almost already 3 o'clock? It's been almost an hour and a half. Oh no, no.
United we stand. Yeah, that was it. That explains all the landmines. This is, well, was, General McGann. He had your job back when I first joined you. Must have gotten trapped down here when that sea beast attacked the castle. He did manage to keep the armory secure. I'll give him that
That is a bit of a
Guess the uniform is yours now, if you want it. So Geezer doesn't need it anymore. Rest in peace, General. Your fight is done, and the Minutemen live on. There's no point in getting all sentimental about something that happened 40 years ago. Come on, we're almost through.
Now to the West Bastion.
Told you I had medicine here. Now, let's see what kinds of goodies are left.
Well, lay the muscle still. Even if no one uses it.
Excellent. The armory's still intact. Everything we need, just waiting for us. You found the schematics for building artillery, right?
Artillery?
Great big guns. Blow up. All right, let's get going. Don't forget to grab some smoke grenades, too.
John is waiting ready bloody. By fucking green.
Hey there.
Looks like you've got everything we need. As soon as you get some artillery built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate.
That was a bit, well, it was semi-earthquake and it was a bit quiet.
Excuse me.
Gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. So here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those at the bad guys. If we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at. You see that little building over there? We use that for our aim. All right, General, you're ready. Toss one of those smoke grenades into the target area and start a test fire.
Those look impressive up there. I not find the others for what I'm wanting to do? It says there's 7, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless it can those 2 with other people for some reason. How is this something we're lowering the power department? It's a bit bizarre. Still nothing on the food because I just don't have any that are powerful. Could I not just build a wall? Like an actually good wall? Okay, they're still able to get round. Okay, the wall is almost sorted. There's just one gap in the wall.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there.
Is there nothing I can attempt to put in there that's small? I guess at the answer is no. Like I said, now the wall is pretty much as complete as can be. So I did have to get rid of all of them. Although that is mostly what I plan to do with it.
Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
I can prevent more steam. So now it's possible. Well, I don't know how this would even, how it would even function. But this is a case of you attempt to get in through the main way. I mean, you can't. Yes, there is still the problem of being able to get through the other side.
It's 8 a.m. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
So that, hang on, from this side. So it's still on the side of if you try and get in from the side. There is no chance of getting in. What about the rest of the sides? Okay, there still is a bit.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
I wonder that. Many more steel. Okay, now from here you really can't get in. Just that you can't move it downwards for some reason. Even then, I'm pretty sure there isn't. I don't think there's a back way for the castle. No, there isn't. So I have just blocked off every single opportunity for them to even, for raiders to even attempt to get in. Did I make? Like, I'm pretty sure I know I did not make this myself.
This is Radio Freedom. All quiet. Stay tuned for minute alerts.
How much does I even need? 5. So it's just steel. I don't know why it has to be more redstone. I don't know. I think it's weird there is a mod that I just haven't downloaded to make it to the redstone and never even appear at all. So that's a wall supply. Nothing on the food situation though. Yeah, that was big for some reason. Clearly assigned to a place. Why won't the person even go close to it? I know the shack walls. This is what happens when you want to assign someone to a supply line and the game says no. Because the ones that like, there's no reason behind it. It's just stupid. That seems like apart from food, this place is good.
This is Radio Freedom. It's 10 a.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Okay, it says not. Where is it?
Out here, you gotta take things
So good there.
one day at a time.
Which means I'm having to leave my power armor. Luckily, it remembers where the hell it is. Oh, that means that I've got to go straight over there and get one bobblehead. Which means fucking swimming. with an epileptic seizure. I mean, the jetpack kind of happens. Not entirely. Spectacle Island. Is this just a place that no one's alive in?
The past yields such interesting
Well, I think
finds.
part of it because they just couldn't sustain themselves because they're literally an island in the apocalypse. You try doing that. Because it's bad enough on the mainland, try an island just by yourself.
Got it.
I don't think there's no survivors on this island at all. If there were any, they'd gone somewhere else. So is this even a place that can be habited? Or just... We can't get so many of these, what the hell? Oh, my... Oh, okay, no wonder why. So you can have it, the point just not possible just yet.
Romco Sales and Service seems the perfect innocuous place for a military installation.
I mean, because you have to go to where the thing is. It's over there.
Let's take them out.
Yeah, you do that whilst I still continue looking for something.
That's it.
So is the breaker just in that old ship? And is that kind of the Spectacle Island? Oh, then this way I think it is. There's only one way to give 110%. Really? I couldn't fucking tell. So that I was put up to 6 means now I'm having to use less levels by 1 to max it out. So before I can do that I need agility, perception. Well, no, strength and perception. God, it's like when it moves, making things. I'm surprised there's actually. I can't just say surprised there's not a mod for fucking everything. But some of the stuff is like, if it was a mod in a previous title in the same series, at least one person must have tried. Oh. Okay, why did I'm not wanting to say much, but it's like their pathfinding is broken.
Resistance is futile. I've lost sight of
Is that the last of them? Yes, it is. So you can just take that critical armor, even if it's going to be in the case of it's going to be slightly awful for anyone living here, that if they can even get here. Especially when I have like nearly no chance of making a recruitment beacon. Can't just prop it up and then, oh wait, there's fucking nothing. I'm not Voltank. Because all I've got is lasers and loads of fucking wood. No, it's only circuitry and copper. So 5 out of the 7 special sands. That's out. I mean, not wanting to activate the fucking workshop. You know, you think of this way would be possible. No. And also the thing's all the way over there. Why? feared the bears, but I'm pretty sure most bears are dead. Apart from Yagai, which I rarely see. I don't know if I even pronounced that correctly. By any stretch of the imagination. Most likely no. How many vaults and crates are there that hold nothing? Still nothing. It's still near the same place. So the two things clearly don't want to fucking exist. Also whether you can't just get rid of at least some of the crates. Just how many fucking crates are there? God knows what material it is. Yes, I'm still not seeing any places. This is not a very fucking point. This is what happens when you want to set up as much as possible to find one thing. Okay, but still, the hell, there's no crystals and no copper. Well, there's copper, but that would only be free. But also no crystals. Okay, but still no crystals. A, I don't even know where the green in this place and B, why can't you just renovate this place? Because if you need help, well, you would be able to. The answer is no. There's only two crystals needed to do anything. There's ever going to be fucking any on an island. Like I said before. The answer is no. I'm guessing. Should just go back to the castle. Get power. Go back to find him. Somewhere else. Is it still 7? Yes.
4 o'clock. You're tuned to Minuteman Radio. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there. Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned
Oh
for
wait,
Minutemen
oh,
alerts.
okay, well. Well, this insane asylum is. I know I have. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I couldn't enter it because I need to go to here. That's where I'll find, well, the charisma bobblehead. Not needed for me, but still need it if I wanted the 20 bobbleheads. I suppose there's like they don't have, there's not individual trophies for getting all sets of the magazine, because there's still quite a lot in each. Well, most of them, because some have 5. Pretty sure there's only the sneaking ones that are like up to 8 or 10. I know there's the Wasteland Survival Guide, there's 8 of those. You get, it's like nothing like nothing trophy wise for them. It's just bizarre. But bobbleheads, if you get all 20, then you do. Not even halfway. Still get a trophy. Nothing for the magazine, even though I'm gonna.
Intruder, identify yourself.
No, hold on, I don't look like. Oh, that's weird. For some reason, it's just trying to go back to 500 out of everything when they started to go down.
Go away.
Edward Deegan invited me here.
Oh, it's you. I thought you might change your mind.
There we go, instead of trying to be hunted down by a sentry bot, even though I could just unleash my own sentry bot and win.
Come on. Let's go meet the boss.
What is this place?
Better to let Jack answer that. Come on. Jack, the new gal is here.
One moment. I just have to.
Fucking hell.
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
What is this place?
This is my ancestral home. The Cabots have always lived here, since long before the Great War. If you're asking what we're still doing here, with Boston in its current sad state, well, that's a story for another time.
And why does it look better than every other building I've ever been in?
Edward said you needed to talk to me before he hired me?
Yes, Edward finds it tiresome. but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat. Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
The universe is a big place. Anything could be out there.
Wonderful. Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and little green men.
Oh, you are?
I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
You think aliens created human civilization?
Yes, if by alien you mean a non-human precursor to the commonly understood founding cultures. Sumer, Egypt, Assyria.
Egypt,
My
I
father
get, 'cause the
excavated a
pyramid
city in the
situation,
Rub
Jesus
al-Khali
Christ.
in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell her what I need her to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending her to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired.
That was interesting.
Good. If you like that kind of thing, you've come to the right place. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns there's an important pet. Any questions?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. You should start at Parsons Station. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. Check in with Maria at Parsons. You all set then?
Yep. I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck.
How may I assist you today?
Now am I actually able to go into the insane asylum that I tried to go in before? Just got in.
This is private property.
Oh, I know it's private property. Can you not see my sentry?
Authorized personnel only.
I just wish that I don't know why they have it for Steam where the achievements for this game are hidden. It seems a bit odd.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new girl. So this package, pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up.
Who are these guys? Raiders?
Sure, assholes with guns. Although it's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Kinda like they're scouting this place or something. I don't like it. I'm glad you're gonna finally get rid of them.
Don't have the key.
What do you want now?
So who took the package? Raiders?
Sure, asshole. Kinda like they're... We done here?
What is this package?
It's a metal case. What is it?
What is this place?
If Edward wanted you to know,
Nothing else.
okay.
Where's one needing to go now? Oh well, no, because I still can't even go in the fucking building.
Get up, motherfucker!
He's on the target again.
Huh. The VODS of minus 36,000 still weird that would show that.
You be sure to let me know.
That was just easy. I'm still on the quest for those bobbleheads. Get those bobbleheads and then I could easily just do the rest of the main story. Because I've already done any of it anyways. Because I'm pretty sure it's the same with all of the other games where it's not long. I mean, because you would combine with everything else. So either you do it off the start, or you do it right at the end when you've done literally everything else. But there's also the bit miscellaneous missions that I've almost done.
Good day to you!
I'm just glad it has not crashed and I'm not trying to jinx it.
That is not acceptable. Imogen is missing and I want her found.
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
Do you know where she is?
No, but that
Your
doesn't
sister
mean...
is
Just some
missing and
raiders
I
that
want
ambushed him.
her found.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying?
I can't
Did you get any of it back?
care what happens to your sister.
I'm not going to have Edward drop...
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina.
I insist you send someone to find Imogen.
She's a grown woman. She's perfectly capable of looking after herself.
If your father were here, he'd send someone to find Imogen.
I'm not Eugene's babysitter. If she chooses to go off without telling anyone, that...
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogen.
Thank you, Henry. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogen is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Great. The sister's even crazier than Jack.
She's not crazy. She just wants the world to be a different place than it really is. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
I know the third rail. I'll ask around there.
I don't know about the third rail at all. It's just a minuscule faction that is mostly not there, like the Allen Cats. Because it's not like the Gunners, the Raiders, the Minutemen, Brotherhood of Steel, the Railroad, the Institute. Okay, yes. 4 of those you are able to side with. I don't remember exactly where the third rail is. Was it around here? I could not remember. I just know that they were on the coast. So that doesn't exactly help. Oh, that's just literally them.
The amber lighting here
Hello,
reduces the
neighbor.
threat of an ambush.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken?
Oh.
Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
Because nukes happened.
Why do you ask?
Because if you are that kind of person, you've come to... We call ourselves the Pillars of the Community. We're a pretty new movement, so you may not have heard of us. But we're growing fast all across the Commonwealth, and you can be part of this exciting future. Step right this way, and I'll be happy to tell you all about our movement and how you can be a part of it.
What's your movement all about?
I'm glad you asked. Our mission is nothing less than to transform the entire Commonwealth one life at a time. Maybe you've seen pictures or heard stories about what life was like back before the Great War.
Or I
Maybe
was
you've wondered,
experienced
why
it.
can't life be like that again?
The only one
Well,
that actually
neighbor,
has experienced
I'm
it
here
and
to
still
tell
lived.
you that it can be. What do you say? Ready to take that first step into a new life?
You owe it to yourself to give it a chance.
I have some more questions first.
Of course you do.
Sure. What do I have to do to join your movement?
That's the beauty of it, neighbor. Anything else you're wondering about before we get started?
What if I change my mind after I join?
There's absolutely no obligation, but trust me, once you believe it or not, we have never had a single... Anything else you're wondering?
What's your movement?
Our mission is not... Maybe you've seen maybe you've wondered. Anything else you're
I don't have any more questions.
Good.
You owe it to yourself to give it a chance.
I'm not sure.
Of course. Just follow me. Right this way, neighbor.
Is it not this place? I swear it is this place.
I'm always excited to welcome a new member into our fold. Don't worry, I don't bite. Alrighty, I hope you're as excited as I am. This is one of my favorite parts of the job, getting to welcome new members into our movement. The first step is simple. You have to learn to give up your attachment to material possessions in order to gain the ability to have true...
Hey, get up! So that... Shit, huh?
What just happened?
Is there anyone left? Why won't it allow me to drop the copy? And that energy. Maybe a bit too fast. Can you tell? My god, we're not the best sniper possible. No, can I? Or is Ada just gonna find more people to kill?
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit... younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
I hope you weren't too... attached to Thomas.
I was done with him, and he shouldn't have locked me in here. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
What? Why? That was just bizarre. Hang on.
Now, Edward!
Excuse me.
Not now. Edward, switch to single sideband modulating. Can you hear me?
Oh my
Edward,
God, it's
switch
happening.
over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Switching now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders this... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway's right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! Ah! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble.
I found Imogene. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
Thank God. At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous.
If you're 400 years old, then you were born before the Great War.
Yes, I think you were too. I'd say mid-21st century?
What makes you think that?
Patterns of speech, general demeanor, physical health. You reminded me of the old days the moment I laid eyes on you. I just didn't put my finger on it until now. Is there anything else before we get going?
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable
after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling her all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Then I guess we better make sure he doesn't get loose.
Exactly right. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. You know as well as I do.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Only opens with a key.
Edward's men seem to have given a good account of themselves, but not good enough, sadly.
Hey.
We need to get to my office. From there we can see how bad things really are. Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
Well, there certainly isn't much left of whatever this was.
up!
Damn. The door's blocked from the other side somehow. We'll have to find a way around.
In yet.
We may have some trouble.
You are trespassing! This, huh?
Did you hear that?
Come on, It's called shooting straight, rookie.
Let me have this. Much of a threat after all. Got it. Excellent. You okay?
I'll be all right.
Edward, how badly are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet, but I don't think I can get up.
Kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah.
Can't pick this.
A few before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while. I think it's hard to keep track of time.
Are you sure you can't get up? I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of things ourselves.
Hey, Edward.
They've
Don't worry about
definitely
me.
reached the basement. Although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it. It doesn't matter now. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Abremlin field is still functioning. Although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem determined to reach Lorenzo for some reason.
That's a museum quality piece.
Got it. Let's go.
Just follow my instructions and everything will be fine.
Hey there.
If they manage to free Lorenzo before I can stop them, it's not worth thinking about. We never used this wing. Nobody's been in here for decades. There's no telling what we'll run into. Mess. Let's hope we can find a way through. Utility elevators. On the bottom floor. Come on.
This area appears to be unsafe. We must proceed with caution.
Like he ever tells us anything.
Assholes!
Oh, man. Come back!
How long have I been muted for? I know I've been talking for like the past few minutes. Did I? Well, what I was saying was A, thank you for the follow. B, yes. That road to affiliate. It's a journey I've been willing to take, and it's going to be a long and arduous journey at this rate. But I'm not going to completely stop streaming at most points, because if I can keep to 2 streams a week, I don't know what the length will be. Usually 1 on the weekdays, 1 on the weekend. Then I should be fine. For now, until end of September, I will still do 8.5 hours most weekdays, with Wednesday being the exception. I mean, I'll definitely have to figure out later on, well, what days to do the streams and how long to have them for, because I don't want them to be too short. I want them to be at least be 2 hours long. But it's not worth thinking about it now. There's still quite a bit left, considering there's the rest of July to go, and all of August, and pretty much all of September. I mean, And I also know, if I was intelligent at some point, I could have easily started streaming, like not long after I turned 18, because I don't want to be one of those people deciding to live stream when I'm younger than that. But it's like, I was also saying that I do have some plan to possibly upload the streams up to YouTube. But is it worth me doing all of them? Because the only ones I can think of doing are, well, the Pokemon Emerald live stream I started with like weeks ago. Oh my gosh, but I could started it when I was 18, over a year ago. Reaching 2 at this point. Also, well, I started streaming. I've been closest been streaming over a month. Been a while for me. At least it feels longer than it actually has been. But yeah, the ones that upload would likely be Pokemon Emerald livestream. Even if the first 3 parts no longer exist, they were live streamed, and they just don't exist. I did consider recreating them. I wouldn't be able to get the same magic, but more like recording them. Well, recording the first 3 parts, even if it will look completely different. I feel completely different. But otherwise, I also did Dark Souls cosplay runs, which those I could easily upload. Like, because to my knowledge, from when I've checked them, the gameplay was fine. The voice was a bit iffy. Like, I wasn't having many problems with gameplay issues.
Playing games with me, huh?
And I was, where the fuck am I meant to go downwards? Because I go into here.
We don't have time for this. We gotta hold them off until Lucky finishes downstairs. God's sake, how many of these bastards are there?
It's gone now.
But I also don't know about if it's worth me uploading the Fallout 4 modded run, because there's so many parts to it. Because to watch the entire thing would be hours and hours, and not all of it's even necessary. And I haven't exactly downloaded any editing software to cut it down. So there is that. Why are there just creeping monkeys here? Like, oh, and there's also a Fallen New Vegas situation. If I was to upload that, well, actually, no, that would just be funny. Because I just rage a lot in that, because all the game did was crash. Was it because I had mods on? Near enough completely. But apparently it's unstable even without mods. Yeah, I still can't find the way to fucking go. I swear this always happened with this building. Like, this happened when I initially went here years ago. But there's near enough no opportunity to go anywhere.
good guys win again.
I still nearly always completely forget if I haven't muted myself. Because beforehand it was just me having to go to somewhere. Now it's mostly me having to blow my nose but not wanting it to be heard on stream because that's disgusting. Seriously, somehow, how am I still lost on where to actually go? And also, there's many things I still would not do. Cause there was one person who said that they got affiliate. I don't know if they were being serious or not. But by playing Fortnite and doing a fake giveaway, A, I don't want to play Fortnite. B, I don't want to exactly do a fake giveaway, or even at this rate, do any fake giveaway. Actually, no. Any giveaway at all. Because most of the time to do any of that, you need to sort a lot of shit out.
They certainly seem to have arrived in force.
I still have not figured out where the fuck to go. I'm just going in fucking circles. Because I've got no indication of a door being somewhere, or even just a set of stairs. But I also hope that message by Polar Ninja is not copy and pasted from someone else. Because that would just mean the message is extremely hollow. Because I still cannot find the fucking thing. Oh, it was right. Is it literally right here?
Time to reel 'em in.
I mean, I mostly just came here to find one, well, bobblehead, which I found. But also the magazine. I don't know where the magazine is.
That's it.
Scared, huh? You should be.
Really? Why?
No sign of him now.
I don't like it.
Let's go eat him, Star.
You can eat when I'm damn sure we're not about to get jumped.
I got it. Jesus. Why are you always in such a bad mood?
That's why I'm still alive, and since I gotta rely on your sorry ass to watch my back, that's why I'm trying to keep you alive too.
Oh, okay, Zach. Cause can't actually open the fucking door.
This is bullshit.
Oh, that's something in your rifle. Most of the time, this is rare as shit. But I usually would go down here to find the fucking thing. But I would still have to talk to at least another streamer that is roughly same years, well, same age as me. But I don't know, but I don't know him personally because of reasons, but goes the same uni as me.
What do you assholes keep coming?
But would have to like see how much it's worth actually uploading the streams that I have up to YouTube, because currently I have about over 150 gigs worth of streams. It's a fucking lot, I know. It wouldn't likely be more if I remembered, if I knew to actually
Good. The old utility
upload
elevator is still
streams.
working.
If I knew to record the first three. Luckily, I now, instead of just pressing a button, well, I still have to press a button, but I can just press a key to start a stream and also recording at the same time. So, just a bit of strain on my PC, having to do with Streamlabs OBS, live streaming, recording, and also dealing with a game that's heavily modded with. Okay, I'm gonna save it here because I want to know how much of mods I have now. Because at one point it was over 3 gig and that was enough to make the PC crash. Well, actually, it was enough to make the game crash as soon as I entered a door. Okay, well, no, not entered a door. Entered a building via opening a door and it would just go kaput. But currently we have 2.63. And if I wants to do 2 types of runs, then you know a lot of the stuff could be gone, like some of the power armor ones, they could be gone. I mean, most of the ones I have are okay. I do have large ones. Well, I've tried to keep it so that none of them are over 1 gig. There is a mod that I found that is over a gig, and it's literally just to add the Halo armor into the game. I know. But even with all of the mods, because there's almost 30,000, not one of them thought to include a certain mod from Fallout New Vegas into this game. Essentially, it's the Transformers Armored mod. Because in New Vegas, you can make yourself, if I'm absolutely correct, Optimus Prime, I'll see Leo 1, Cup, Rodimus Prime, Galvatron, Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywalker. I don't know if there's more, but you can just look like that by finding a box in a place that it's quite difficult to get to.
Heads up.
How may I be of service?
Move here.
I'll take care of it.
Kill everyone you see.
But
Don't
it's just,
hesitate.
but it's just like weird of like some mods I've been seen to be able to port over from either Fallout 3 to New Vegas or vice versa. But I have not seen a lot of mods like people having to, well, unable to transfer them but still remake the mods from 3 or New Vegas into this game.
You can't let them release Lorenzo.
And it's also annoying that some mods I'd really want for this game are somehow in Fallout 76 instead. Like the transformation noise for entering combat, well, no, power armor, only in 76. Why did the person not think to make it for 4? Even though someone could easily say, oh, similar engine, the creation engine.
Trying to shut down the Abremlin technology. It's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. You need to get in there and stop it.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, we'll stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
You know I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. Let me see. Lucifer's balls. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway.
Since I don't know when the magazine is, the one's down here.
You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door. That's it. Just keep turning it counterclockwise.
But I have had some good situations to go back to doing Dark Souls again. Just what options do I have?
I'm opening the main door. Hurry! The Abremlin field is down.
Apparently, even the simplest task was beyond your capabilities. That's it. I can feel like...
Oh, well, that's surprisingly. Didn't know how 6 out of the 7 stats max out.
Now, I will finally free you.
There's still one chance. I just need a moment to enter the failsafe codes.
I swear it's pretty sure the thing is in here.
Still stuck. You act quickly. Hurry! It won't be long before nothing can hold him. It's not too late. It will take some time for him to regain his powers. You still have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
That's it! Don't worry. The Zeta radiation won't harm you. I'm sorry, Father. I did everything I could to avoid it. I believe I was...
Is the thing not in here? I swear.
Liar! End upon me here forever if you'd had your way. Puny worm. Do you truly think you have the power to destroy me?
Oh, it is in here. 2% in damage. Okay.
Doing a bit of light reading to pass the time.
Also, I've noticed that Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man video games voices
We didn't
Jack.
have any other choice, did we?
It was the only option left.
I hope you're right. I think this time
No,
I
it's
really
not.
was close to finding a way to cure him.
What was I
His
thinking,
crimes
Doc?
back when he was free. It was only because of my family's influence that he ended up here, rather than on death row. The world now. No. I've answered my own question.
I'm sorry about Lorenzo.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Before you go, I think this is fair company.
Great. Thanks.
One more thing. I've done so... Come back and...
Is the elevator working? Because if it isn't, that would be a bit bizarre. And also stupid because you'd be locked down here forever. Oh god, now I'm inside my own robot. Someone would have obviously made a joke of that's what she said. And so where is he then? Is he back at the house? Does also say that. Is this technically a casual playthrough? Possible, but it's a casual modded playthrough. I'll put it that way. Because I don't want to do just a casual playthrough for Fallout 4. Because I've already done that on the PS4 and 5. If I have the PC, then obviously I'm wanting the possibility to use mods. Because if you are able to actually use mods and still able to get achievements from it, because there's usually mods for that, then it's fine. I'm not seeing any problem.
What's up?
Wait, is the magazine somewhere? I don't know where it is. I'm mostly basing it off. It's yellow. You know, it allows me to take the vodka. I want to take the vodka. Because I want to just sort of get some full collection of alcohol. To eventually just start having to start drinking. Oh, they even allow me to open this up. If I had a like a really powerful PC, normally I'd install more mods. I mean, because I did have like over 3 gigs worth, and it was about 50 plus mods.
Sweet.
And also there were quite a few plugins, because there was a few from Professor.net. That I did install. Some of them I did have to reinstall into Mod Manager because it just stopped working. Okay, how much further can I go by just taking all of this? Oh no, hang on, where is the one for the alcohol situation? Oh, it's this one. I guess this one could also work for Polygon because your luck is increased by 3 for that luck being the lucky idiot run. I may have to add that. And it is in Christmas, so it works. I don't think they're. Pretty sure the others don't involve any form of luck. Unrusted tin can. Somehow it gets preserved in a fucking fridge. Oh, well, but I wonder why it's so. Oh, there's rum. I mean, I'll take that. Was that just more empty milk bottles? Because for some reason a milk bottle, or even milk itself, does not exist, meaning that clearly no one's able to have cereal. Except for the people who think milk is terrible. Like with milk. Not trying to think the general situation, but with milk, well, with cereal is the only time I even have milk. What the hell is a Zeta gun?
Hell yeah.
Okay, this place definitely would have to be large, considering it's somehow remained here the entire time. Like, untouched. Last time I checked, no other place is even close to this. Apart from some of the vaults. Because this place really does read like a vault. One that's just been left alone. Certainly found a magazine though. but it's just also doing something I've never done before.
Nice.
There we go. So is that 4% loom damage now? Just, well, it's auto saving as well, so doubly save, because treating like Pokemon, save twice. Well, yeah, there's a barbarian situation. Great go hits with an armor mainly did 5% damage. I haven't done it so that I'm able to get the rest, 'cause I don't exactly want to. Yeah, and there's also that I've chosen not to do sneaking, because why would I? Yeah. I'm not using ballistic weapons, and of all times, it's energy weapons I wouldn't actually give a shit about. I've also never just done punching, because I usually just use actual weapons. Why is it trying to say I haven't done Islander's Almanac? I know I've done all of them. I got the trophy for it. Yeah, there's like 6 more times. Don't know where that's from. Oh yeah, Tesla Science would be one that's helpful, because I am just mostly using energy weapons. But that's on crits. The unstoppable 1% chance of avoiding all damage contact. I mean, you can eventually increase it so it's 1 out of 20. But it's honestly, it's mostly not worth trying to get all the magazines. This really isn't. You don't get anything from it. I'm pretty sure there's no achievements associated with it.
What do you want?
Hi.
Oh. What do you want?
Kind of weird that you can't like use shot glasses and just start drinking with your companion. Because there is one, Kate, that just loves drinking. And for some reason, Piper is like, no. Because I'm pretty sure that is the situation. If not, I would have to check. And yeah, I only have the set of glasses. And this stream is close to ending. It's had many ups and downs, especially one with me completely forgetting I muted myself. And I don't know how long I was even muted for. God, this is so ancient and for this time they even have toilet paper the wrong way round. Criminal. I know it's a bit harsh to say. But I'm sorry that I prefer the other way around. They're in the same league of people who put milk before either cereal or hot water. I guess it's from miscellaneous stuff. because I do need 50 and I'm very fucking close to it. But I'm like, usually for the last ones that you just join Brotherhood of Steel to be able to just do it easily. I mean, you still have to go quite far into their situation, which is annoying, but if God, I didn't realise there was going to be gunners here. I was just sent one's head fucking flying. Oh, yo, where are well, defended it very successfully.
My apologies. I think I've lost my apologies. Switching to search mode. That was amusingly simple.
Now, should I just give the combat armor to the people here? Or would it just allow it if I... Where are the others? Because I know there was 2 that I killed. Like, would they eventually just equip him if I did? Right. I've got no need for that. Yeah, the food is fine, the wall is fine, it's just defense. Yeah, we're fine for now. There's just nothing. We're getting more people here. I will be able to do that. Now that makes things a lot easier. Much more shortly before this ends.
I need to assign someone to this. I need to assign someone to this. I need to assign someone to this. Seems to be growing well. I need to assign someone to this. I need to assign someone to this. need to assign someone to this. I need to assign someone to this.
Well, isn't... Well... I don't know why that's a thing. Why the time magazine on the clouds? Okay, how much is it on now? 42. I'm not gonna do most of the stuff. Oh, didn't realize I know what one is now. Short size. Are there just not many places that only have bobbleheads? Because a lot of the time it's magazines. Well, often can be like magazines on their own. Very rarely bobbleheads, but most of the time bobbleheads end up being in the same building as a random magazine. Which is interesting. I don't know there's only 20. Pretty sure I didn't attempt to go here because it was too much. Oh, I didn't realize my left leg was gone. That was just weird, my character had just disappeared and wasn't even first person. But I am going to end it here. I have no idea if Upload Ninja is even still in here. I mean, I hope his message is not artificial. I don't want it to be, but if it's a follow bot that I didn't even pay for, good. Because I had no association with it. But seriously, I don't know who it is. I don't recognize the name. I've never seen it in my life. I mean, occasionally you would see if they were bots, if they were literally created like very recently. I mean, that's a chance of them being a thing, or created just before they started following you. Then that could easily be. Okay, it's no point. Ciao for now. Return here for 7 GMT.